What's up, guys? How's it going? It is Matt here. So I'm going to give you guys another little presentation. So this is about gear and stuff like that. You guys know on top of doing gun stuff and all the other stuff, I like to bring you some gear and equipment, holsters and stuff like that. So everything I do is usually budget-minded. You guys, if you guys followed me, you know I'm a budget-minded guy. I'm the average Joe. I don't really make a whole lot of money doing YouTube. Actually, I almost make nothing. I'm doing YouTube channels. As a matter of fact, I'm losing a lot of my patrons. So, but I'm not making a lot of money or anything like that when it comes to it. So everything I get is budget-minded. It's 100% budget-minded. So a lot of times I have to buy stuff with my own money. So I'm gonna look for stuff that I can afford. That means other people like me can also afford this as well. So whether you're a prepper, you're a your average everyday Joe and you just want some tactical stuff or field equipment or whatever it is, this is a video that's going to be for you. So today we're going to be talking about soft skin jacket. All right, soft skin jacket or a shark skin jacket. That's basically what they call it. So soft shell jackets, my bad. Soft shell jacket, shark skin jacket is another one they do it. So basically what it is it's kind of like a tactical jacket. All right, so it's kind of like a tactical jacket. It has the patches on the side. Oh, it makes it tactical. Has the zippers that are up here, so it's like when you're on a hike, you have a pack on that you can reach them. They don't have pockets down here. They have pockets on the side, and they have like a little kind of pocket over here in the arm. And I'll talk about that in a minute. What they are is the outside is water resistant. The inside is fleece lined. All right, so it's a little bit of a warming layer. Definitely a warming layer. Definitely an outdoor jacket. Now this is the type of jacket that you're going to wear with a whether it's you know, like I'm in New England, for example, right now. Like this time of year, fall, spring, this jacket is great by itself. It's a great jacket by itself. You still might want like you know, a little bit of warming underneath, but you don't. It's great. Honestly, it's great by itself. Now, when it comes to winter, it's still a good jacket if you have warming layers on underneath, whether it's a fleece or a thermal or whatever. It will do the job. It'll be warm enough for you. And even during kind of warmer months, this jacket will be all right if you're out there and you're out in the field or whatever it is. You don't want to get wet. You want to get minimal wet and stuff like that. If you get too warm, there's little zippers here that can vent out the arms and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to soft shell jackets, they've kind of, you know, there's a lot of different types out there. There's really high-end ones, and I mean, the price is way up there. And there's low-end ones, its price is all right. Then there's like the ones that are made overseas that are very, very cheap. Not quite cheap, but they're affordable prices. But at the same time, they're still pretty good equipment. You know, it'll absolutely get the job done. So that's kind of the route that I went with this. Now, a little story about how this, when I came across one of these, is I've had this jacket. I've been just a standard jacket that I've been wearing for about right around 10 years now. I think finally got so faded, so had bleach stains on it. It was faded and from all the rain and stuff like that, and it just wasn't doing good. It looked like crap, and I looked like a hobo when I was wearing it. So it's time to get myself a new jacket. So I was looking for a new jacket, light and crazy, something I could afford within the $40 to $50 range is what I was looking for. Right, anything lower than that doesn't last very long, but $40, $50 will get the job done. So they're looking in that price range, and I kept seeing these pop up, soft shell jackets. Now I know there's all kinds of tracking. They follow what you do, so they know all military track. You know, I like to look at military stuff, holsters, all that other stuff. So more than likely, that's why these are showing up my feed a lot. But I was looking through eBay, looking at Amazon, and I came across this specific version. Now this one is actually made overseas. There's no name brand. No name brand on this whatsoever. There's no name brand on it. It actually came pretty quickly. Within about a week, it actually came pretty quickly. But anyway, so we're going to talk a little bit about the features of a jacket like this, what I like. Now most jackets like the Condor Tactical or the Rothko versions of it, the hood, it can zip in there, so you can fold the hood up and zip it in there. It makes it thick around the collar, which is kind of a standard military thing when you have a collar. This one doesn't have that. This one has Velcro, and it has kind of the you see the Kevlar and the hat mounted one, so you could probably put a cape on it and here a Kevlar, and it'll help a little bit. Or if you're not wearing a hat, it helps acts a little bit of a visor. I still always wear hats under my stuff, so you have that available, but you can't zip it into the hood. But that doesn't bother me, and I'll talk about that in a second here. But they do have Velcro on it, so it's hard to see. I don't know if you can see Velcro on it. So what you can do is you actually fold this down there, and you can attach it to the Velcro. And what it does is it makes this tighter, a little bit thicker around your neck. So it's very similar to the ones that you zip in there, but it's not quite as neat. All right, that's the thing. It's not quite as neat. But if you don't want the hood out, you can do that. Now, there's a couple benefits to this hood too. You notice these little tabs in here. All right, these little tabs in here. So what we do, pull this guy up here, and you reach in these pockets here, and there's these little tabs right here, all right? And these ones, they can tighten, all right? So we're gonna pull it down. You can tighten, all right? Or you can loosen the hood, all right? So up here, you would loosen it. Over here, you can tighten it. And there's little D-links in here, all right, little D-links, so you can put it on there and attach it, and you're good to go. Now there's also this little tab right here. That's actually for, say, if you have some sort of device or listen to music. I guess the tactical version would be like a PRR or something like that. You can actually wire it up through the coat and put it into your ears. Whatever. Not my thing. But hey, it's there if you guys want to use that. Not my thing though, per se. I guess to say not my thing per se, but there is that option that you could do that. Now there's several pockets on it. These pockets, they're chest height, all right? So there's no pockets down here. Most people are used to kind of pockets down low. These ones are actually up here, chest height, all right? So my broken screen back here or whatever. These ones are up here, chest height, and it's designed for if you're wearing a pack or a load or something out there, you can put it on underneath it. You have the Velcro for your swag if you want to put swag on it. It also has pockets over here. So these are good size for phones, however you want to put it into it. Same thing on that side. Now this is, I'm calling this a half pocket, all right? So this one, originally I was like, all right, so I'll put like earplugs in here, so it'll be backup earplugs while on the range. But the problem is there's a little hole in here, so it's actually designed that way. So I don't know why, I don't know if they designed it so you can feed something in there. But once you put something in there, there's a little tiny hole, because I learned that last night. I was taking my dog out. And I put my flashlight in there and started falling on my arm. I'm like, what the heck's going on? But there's actually a designed hole in there. I don't know why that's actually in there in the first place. Now they say it's water resistant. Now last night was election night, so I had to go out. I did my voting last night, and unfortunately in Connecticut we got screwed over again, naturally. But what happens is I decided to go out voting, and it was raining pretty heavily. So I got to test this out for the first time. So I was out there in the rain, coming down, I stayed dry. That's a big plus. Now for long extended periods out in the field, I don't know how dry it's gonna keep you, but it's gonna do better than any other jacket, whatever on it. I mean, overall from the feel of it, it is pretty water resistant, not proof. All right, water resistant, not proof. So then the other features that this guy has is one. Well, let's think about it. What are the other features that this jacket has? We have back here kind of game pockets. All right, these are these little game pockets back there. The game pockets you go hunting, stuff like that. Put your ducks in there or whatever you want to do. I don't mind fanny packs, butt packs, that's what we called it. So you can put a lot of stuff in there. It's a big pocket. So if you're out in the field, gloves, throw your gloves back there, throw a little warming layer back there. It'll keep it pretty dry, keep it right back there. So if you ever need it, all you do is simply reach in there, pull them out, put them back on, you're good to go. So these are good jackets to have. Now they come in various colors. So I got this one's like a sand color. There's black, which is from a distance just looks like a standard jacket. This one's similar too. From a distance just looks like a standard jacket. Up close is when you start realizing it has the tactical marks on it and stuff like that too. But from a distance this looks like a standard jacket until you get up close. The black one looks pretty decent. There's also OD green one. There's also camouflage versions of it and stuff like that too. Now there's a lot of name brands that make these, and like I said, this one doesn't have a name brand. I just bought it overseas. It came within a week. But I mean, honestly, is when it comes down to it, even the stitching is not too bad. So the stitching is, you can tell it's hand stitch, so it works pretty good. So, and like I said, these are good jackets. They are good jackets to get into, especially if you're looking something in the field. Now, one thing to keep in mind when you order these from overseas are the sizes. So I'm an extra large, right? So I ordered a 2XL. Because these are overseas prices, so I ordered 2XL and it fits me well. The smaller ones, their sleeves are a little bit shorter, so I'd get one size bigger if you want to order one of these. I don't have an actual link for this one, guys. I'm sorry, I don't have a link for it, so you just got to look it up through Amazon, eBay, and look for the prices. Now, the wrists are right here. All right, you can tighten these or close them depending on how cold it gets or warm it gets. Put on that, helps retain your body heat. Now, it has on both sides. It also has little tags down in here, like these, so if you want to tighten or loosen this jacket so it holds it tight, it'll hold your body heat. Will it work in winter? Absolutely. I'd still recommend putting a warm layer under it. Now, I'll tell you, is the reason I was talking about the hood, I said I'd tell you why. I prefer the little zipper on it. It doesn't bother me whether there's a zipper on it. Now, all modern day military stuff are zipped up like that, so it makes the collar thick and they all pretty much look the same. So because this hood stays out in the distance, it just looks like an average jacket. If I put it in there and had the big collar and stuff like that, it would look a lot more like a tactical jacket than it actually is. Now, I probably won't put patches on it. Now, it's for me, I'm not going to advertise who I am and stuff like that, especially from a distance. You see patches on it, oh, okay, another military guy or something like that. This is more of an outdoor jacket to me. This will probably be my winter jacket that'll be going on through the years. Once again, because you have the benefits of it is water resistant on the outside with the fleece lining, with the warming layers, it is a great jacket to go, great way to go. Now, I'll do more testing on this later as we go. I'll be shooting this weekend and stuff like that, and outdoor testing. I'll be taking it on a hike, so hopefully in the next month I'll give you a final updated what I think about this jacket. So we'll hold on there, we'll get to it, right? So just keep looking for it. I'll do more updated on that. I'm going to be testing it and breaking it in, seeing how it goes from there on. Anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about me, guys. And remember, it's our responsibility to take care of each other and protect each other. Peace.